You're pregnant, that's why you moved into a bigger house. Not that sex is supposed to be painful, but this was excruciating. So and me and this light are about to fight. Stupid lie. Stay. Imagine just walking out into life like that. And she was like, I don't see an IUD. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Christen Dominique, and we're gonna be getting a little bit close and personal today. We're gonna talk about some girl things. So if you don't wanna hear about sex, just exit out of this video. But I'm gonna be answering some questions from you guys that you asked me on Instagram, and also responding to some assumptions that you guys have about me. Some of you guys are just next level. I'm also very inspired by fall right now, so I did a little pumpkin spice mocha lips. So if you want to see how I got this and more about what's happening in my life, fertility, things like that, then keep watching. Before we get into the video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you can be a part of the Dom fam. And without further ado, let's get into this video. Okay, I'm gonna do my brows first because they do honestly stress me out the most because it takes a lot of work. Do you see this? This is brow surgery that happens every time I put on my brows. So let's get to it. I'm also gonna curl my lashes. To put the brows back on my face, I'm gonna be using the brow blade from Urban Decay in dark Drapes. While I do that, let me answer a question for you guys. So I'm gonna answer two questions that kind of make sense together. I'll put them right here for you guys to look at. But did you have braces, is what I think she's trying to say. And how did you get your teeth that white? So let me start filling in my brow while I tell you guys. I think I got my first set of veneers, which were like 4 teeth. Back in 2015, I think, Patrick and I, Patrick Star, were talking about teeth and how a few other YouTubers we saw in the UK had them and how amazing and flawless they looked and how I wish I could fix mine like permanently. I just grinded my teeth so much that they were very uneven. So I had a cosmetic dentist friend that I asked, what are veneers like? What's the process? I'm thinking about getting them. And she told me about it and I was like, yeah, I think I want to get them. I want like a permanent change to my teeth. I want them whiter, brighter. And the grinding on my teeth were just so uneven. I just wanted to fix it all. And she was like, you know, I can do that for you. And I was like, really? And so at the time I was kind of like 1 year into LA here, growing my channel. She wanted to grow her business and together we collaborated and we're like, well, let's do a video in exchange for 4 veneers. So I was like, perfect, that sounds amazing. She's a great doctor and she sees a ton of content creators and celebrities now in LA since that moment. But I was her first content creator that she came in contact with to do something like this. And so I got 4 teeth. They were very white, very, very white and kind of big because naturally I do have bigger teeth. My whole family does. And so I got them done and I realized that they looked so off on me because I needed them to look even. Like they stood out so much. And she was like, let me give you the whole mouth because I feel like we need this to make sense. And yeah, ever since then, I have loved my teeth. I think I've chipped a few along the way. Like I've redone this area like 2 times. I chipped a tooth, broke a tooth, grind a tooth off. So I've been through a lot with my teeth and she's definitely helped me out. So I have all veneers all over my teeth. That's why they're so white, so straight. I get a lot of compliments. I absolutely love my teeth. Naturally, I think they're even a little bit bigger than this, but they fit my face perfectly. I love my teeth now. I'll link my dentist below in case you guys want to check her out. She's amazing. If you're in the LA area, definitely have to check her out. I'm gonna finish my brow before this takes me 1,000 years. Okay, we are gonna get the skin hydrated. I've been using this one from JLo Beauty. It's the big screen. It has an SPF of 30. I love that it has some hydration and SPF protection. It's also super lightweight, so I like using this for the daytime. I actually feel like it's actually getting into my skin and hydrating it. But while I put this on, I guess I should answer another question from one of you guys. Okay, somebody says, you're pregnant, that's why you moved into a bigger house. No, I'm not pregnant. I've actually gotten that a few times and not a lot of people are telling me I look pregnant, but it's not nice when you're not pregnant, you know what I mean? It's just like, okay, I know I need to go to the gym, but I moved. If you didn't know, I did move into a bigger house. Still in Orange County. I needed a bigger space for just all of our things, honestly. We were in a 4-bedroom house, now we're in a 6-bedroom house, and it's just a lot more space. And it's only 3 of us, but we require a lot of room. We do like to have our family movie room. It's not like a crazy big movie room. We just have a nice cozy couch that fills the room with a screen with a projector. So we like to have those nights. So we have that. I have my beauty space, my workspace, which I have not created because I'm currently in my living room in front of my window kind of filming this right now. Okay, I have been loving that lit from within kind of look. So I'm taking the Skin Gloss and Golden Dew. Before I put on any other makeup, I'm just gonna put this on the high points of my cheeks, underneath my makeup, a little bit on my under eyes too. It just brightens them up a little bit more. This is currently, by the way, sold out on our website. We are sold out of a lot of things, which is crazy. And if you're noticing too that we're not on Sephora anymore, it's because we're taking out all of our old products that were black packaging, selling everything out because we have new packaging with our new, obviously our new brand color. Is that a hair? Great. With our new brand color and everything, so we want to repackage our lips and everything. But we are sold out of this right now, but you can get it on Nordstrom.com. So head over to Nordstrom.com and they will have them over there for you to purchase. But on the note of pregnancy, Caesar and I do want to have another baby. So let me finish doing my face. I'm also gonna apply the e.l.f. Halo Glow all over my face. I like to put this everywhere. And this is the shade number 3, light medium. Caesar and I actually do want a little girl. Honestly, we never knew how much we wanted a little girl until I got the news that I most likely won't be able to have babies. I have endometriosis. Let me just tell you guys the tea. I don't think I ever explained this on my channel or anywhere. This is very, very personal. So TMI, we're all girls here, right? And the guys that are watching are probably putting on makeup just like me. So we're all girls here. So I'm gonna tell you guys what happened to me. I had Jaden very young. I was 19 years old. As soon as I had him, I got an IUD put in. Let me do my makeup before I'm just like sitting here with no makeup on. I had an IUD put in, the Mirena IUD. I had that in for 12 years. 12 or 13 years. Of course, you change it every 5 years. I did that. But what had happened was, you guys, this is so embarrassing, but I noticed during intercourse, extreme pain in my lower stomach. And I was like, wait, this is not normal. And it was extreme pain. And I tried to push through it and I was like, this is not happening. Like, this is not the normal type of pain you would get. Not that sex is supposed to be painful, but this was excruciating. So I stopped and I was like, I think I need to go see a doctor. So I went to my doctor and okay, we are underglowing. Wait, before I go on, Patrick Ta just launched his Major Skin foundation and setting powder. So I'm gonna use that today. And this is the shade Fair 3, a dual-ended brush. Let me tell you how much this goes for. Dual-ended brush is $45. And the Major Skin is a $52 price point. All very good. You can get it on Cult Beauty and Sephora.com. Let's try it out. Oh, this is light, but really beautiful coverage. I need a shade deeper than this. And the shades that are in there I know are shade 1 and 2, and so this is 3. The coverage is really nice though. Okay, so let me finish telling you the tea on my body. I went to the doctor and she did a little checkup. And she was like, I don't see an IUD. I was like, no, I have an IUD, it's in there. And she's like, okay, well, we're gonna have to get an ultrasound to see where it's at because I physically cannot see it, I can't feel it. I was in pain while she was like checking. And so she was like, let's get you over to an ultrasound. So I went to go get an ultrasound and they found these huge cysts in my ovaries or in my pelvic area. And they were concerning. They were concerning size and weight. Not only that, they found the IUD way up there to the side somewhere, just completely gone. There would be no way to reach it physically. He would have to surgically remove it. So I'm freaking out. I went to a gynecologist. He looked at everything. Mind you, I was launching a collab with my friend that same day. We were doing press. So I was like, shoot. He's like, we need to remove this today. Like, you cannot go on about your day until I remove the cyst and I need to get that IUD out. So crazy, I still did press. I went home, I did press, and then I had scheduled surgery at 4 o'clock, so I did that. And after that, my follow-up came around and my doctor had told me that I had fibroids, endometriosis. The cysts are gone, but your uterine lining is very, very thin and there's a high chance that you can no longer have kids because of the IUD, most likely because of the IUD. I was devastated. At that point, I had never really thought I wanted any more kids. I thought I was pretty good, but when somebody tells you that you can't, there's something inside of you that's just like, that dream is gone. I told Caesar that, and I didn't actually realize that he was thinking that he wanted a little girl too. So sucks that we can't have a baby anymore. That's when I realized, like, how can we make this possible? Like, Caesar and I had Jaden very young. Now we're established, we've raised Jaden, he's 14 now, and we kind of know what to expect. And we're like, you know, we would really want a little girl. I'm gonna look into how that can be possible. You guys pray for me. That could be something that I can do. But you know, that's life. Nothing is ever perfect. And I just hope that we're able to grow our family. I'm using this Fenty Matchstick in Mocha, by the way, off subject, but they reformulated it. I used to think that it was rough on the skin. Like, you couldn't really blend it out. It would stick in that area and would be really hard to blend. But now it's so creamy, it moves on the skin really nicely, so I really like it, and I've been using it to contour. And this is my perfect shade. This is Mocha 3, perfect for my skin tone. If you're around my skin tone, I would get this one. Okay, the next question is, how do you get your tummy so flat? Well, a lot of diet and exercise. I'm just kidding. I never exercise, honestly. I'm really bad at it. I try to exercise. I was in this mode for a couple of months where I was going to the gym and I was using the treadmill and some like weights, but I don't know what happened. Once I get really out of it, I'm really out of it. Like, I'm not in the gym at all. No, I don't have a special diet. I just naturally don't like a lot of unhealthy foods, but I do have a love for really sweet coffee, which is what I'm drinking right now. So I don't know, but I did have a tummy tuck back in 2017, I think. That definitely helped a lot. I always had loose skin around my stomach, so I always wanted to get like the mommy makeover and get my boobs lifted and all that stuff. So I did that when I moved to LA, and I absolutely loved it. It was painful, but I absolutely loved it. And that's why my stomach is so flat, because they literally pulled it apart, pushed together the muscles, lipoed the area, and then sewed it back up. So yeah, that's why my stomach is so flat. But right now I am kind of the heaviest that I've been in a very long time. I am working on my health and just eating better. I'm not disappointed in my body at all. I think I love my body the way it is, but I just need to choose healthier options when it comes to not eating cheese all the time. And I love butter and I love like sweet things. So I do need to work on that. And I just need to be more active. But no, I'm not on a diet. I just kind of look that way because I think it's because of the tummy tuck. There is a new concealer out from Milk and I really want to try it. It's shade 11C. It's called Future Fluid All Over Cream Concealer. Ooh, it looks a little dark actually. It is. No. It like matches my skin tone. This is actually the color or the shade that I should have gotten Patrick Ta's foundation. By the way, his foundation feels really soft and lightweight on the skin, very creamy, so I liked that. And it blended into the skin really nicely as well. But I'm gonna probably just brighten up. Oh, that looks nice. I actually don't mind when it looks a little bit more even instead of bright. So I'm just gonna blend that in. That blends in really nice. Also, I forgot to blend in my contour on my neck. Imagine just walking out into life like that. That would be my life, actually. I'm just gonna add a little bit of my concealer just because it's a little bit more brightening under the eye. Even though I do like the way this looks. Oh, that feels so amazing on the under eyes. A little cool metal tip. Let me see what the next question is. What's your favorite season? I would have to say fall. It makes me so happy. I love the themed seasonal everything, like anything that has to come with like fall, Halloween, Christmas. Those are my favorite holidays, and typically that happens around fall time. Winter as well, but I think it's more about the theme for me, so I would have to say fall. Summer's fun, but I wouldn't say it's my favorite. Pumpkin spice lattes, pumpkin cream cold brew. It is fall right now, but currently in LA, or I'm in Orange County, but it is so freaking hot. We're having an excessive heat wave. It's insane. That's why I'm dressed like this, literally like it's summertime. Right now it's just really hot and I can't wait for the cooler weather to come through. At least at night, like give us nighttime cool weather. I would love that. Thank you, world. Thank you, earth. I'm gonna let my face sit with the creams, and I'm gonna do my eyes. And I don't even know what I'm gonna do with my eyes today, but we're gonna do something. These are like my top palettes. I think I'm gonna go with the latte palette actually today because it is National Coffee Day. I don't know, by the time you see this, it's probably not gonna be National Coffee Day, but it is National Coffee Day today, so I'll choose this. And another thing, oh my God, I almost forgot. This is leaving. This is the first product that I launched my brand with, latte palette. Very special, near and dear to my heart because I kind of based it around my family, the latte, my grandma, my mom, us having coffee, talking about life. That was like my favorite moment and why I like coffee so much and just the ritual. I'm sad that this is actually leaving. If you don't know already, I have been talking about rebranding my brand and we are rebranding our color story and everything. So we're trying to move all the old products out and this is one of them. It's so sad, but now we have a different packaging, something that's coming very soon. Oh my God, I can't wait to show. Something new's coming. You're gonna see our new branding continuously come through all our products very soon. So you've seen a little bit of it through our concealer and our cream blushes and our skin gloss, but you're really gonna see it with the new stuff that's coming. I'm probably gonna take shades from here and put them in different areas because these are, I love these shades. Like I love them so much. A lot of them are in transition as well, but this one is leaving and I have a discount code for you guys. So if you wanna buy this, you can get 35% off. Just use the code BYLATTE, like literally bye-bye, BYE latte, and you can get 35% on DominiqueCosmetics.com. So go check that out if you want your own. But I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyes with latte palette today. I'm gonna start off with caramel. My baby. I love a caramel latte. I'm actually drinking one right now. I love it. Actually, this is also a bronzer, a contour, whatever you want. I love this shade, but I'm gonna use it all over my eyelids today. Oh my God, you guys. Before I go on to the next comment, I did my first ever pop-up, our first ever pop-up for Dominique Cosmetics, and it was so amazing. Okay, let me just tell you guys, it is a different vibe when I got to see people buying my products and I'm talking about the products that I'm selling and I'm swatching them on everyone and just kind of color matching, and I was just in heaven. I was in heaven. I wanted to cry like all day. I was holding back the tears. It was very surreal to see people coming up to you and buying your product that you've created and you put your heart and soul into, and they're interested and they're like, it was amazing. Honestly, it was one of the best feelings, and I do want to do another pop-up just because it was that amazing. Like my heart was full that day, and my son was watching from the background and he was just telling me how proud he was of me and just seeing the brand. And I can't begin to tell you guys how special it was to hear my son say that. It's like a dream, honestly. And all of you guys out there are making it come true for me. And I know I've talked about this before. I wouldn't be here without you guys. I'm just putting it on cool tone lighting because it keeps changing back to like this warm tone. Oh my goodness, it was the best. I will let you guys know. I think I didn't let my YouTube know. I let my Instagram know on stories that I was having a pop-up, but not my YouTube channel. So I will let you guys know when I have another one. If you're in the LA area, yeah, I'll do another one with you guys and I'll let you know. But let's see what the next question is. Let's see if it's juicy. You cannot speak Spanish. Okay, so I am Hispanic, and you're not wrong and you're not right. My mom is Mexican. I grew up in a Mexican household, meaning everybody that lived there was Mexican. From the time I was born to the time I moved out of my house. My dad, I did not grow up with. I wasn't raised with my dad. I didn't know my dad until I was 15, to be honest. But he's Guyanese, so I am half Guyanese, Portuguese. I don't really know much about them because I don't talk to my dad very much. So I wasn't raised with the Guyanese culture. I'm always trying to like look it up and research it. Guyana, by the way, is not, somebody thought it was Asian. It is not Asian, but if you go to Guyana, it's right next to Venezuela. It's right next to Venezuela, and it's like, nobody speaks Spanish there. They speak like a Creole Guyanese. And that's pretty much what I know, that they're not Spanish, they speak Creole. My family's more Portuguese, Indian vibes, so that's what I know. Also that my grandma sounds like she's from Jamaica. I don't know, I don't understand. But it's really, really cool, and I think the people are really unique and beautiful. I'm telling you that I can understand more Spanish than I can speak. I can write more Spanish than I can speak, and I think it's because I probably speak like 60% Spanish, and that's because I wasn't raised in a household where Spanish was spoken to me. It was predominantly only English. The only person in my family that spoke Spanish to me was my grandpa, because he doesn't really know English. So the only way that I would speak to him is kind of like broken Spanish and him to me broken English. So a lot of my culture is really within the food that I eat. I was raised with Mexican food, raised with Mexican music. So that's kind of where my culture comes from. Okay, we're gonna go into pumpkin spice and I'm gonna put that all over the lid. So I probably can have a conversation with you. And I kind of feel bad because I feel like some people are like, oh, she's not Mexican because she doesn't speak Spanish all the time. That just wasn't what I was raised around, but it's my blood, it's a part of me, and I am very, very proud of it. And I'm always trying to learn Spanish more and more every day, honestly. I had my cousin come over and and my aunt, and I did a video in Spanish, like a whole makeup tutorial like 2 or 3 years ago. And they helped me with it, and it came out pretty good, I think. So I don't know, maybe you guys can go check that out and see how my accent is. That is that. All right, so I'm gonna do a pumpkin spice on my eye today and just do some brown liner. So I'm gonna take the Mocha liner. This is actually the name of my cat, Mocha. I wish she was here. I don't see her. Anyway, so I'm gonna do a little liner here and I'm gonna answer another question. Also, before we get into the next question, I am having my house decorated. Currently don't have that much furniture. I just have my living room set and my beds, but I'm currently partnering up with an interior designer to do my beauty room and just give me some advice on the different rooms. So I am so excited to show you guys. I did the empty house tour for you guys and I wanna do a tour of the decorated, fully furnished house. And currently I've been loving it. I love the open space. I do like that I don't have that much going on in here right now. It just feels very calming, but I do need a dining room. Like the thing behind me needs to be a dining room. I'm gonna clean up my wings a little bit with a concealer brush. The next question is, when is Dulce coming back? I really wanted to pay homage to my Mexican culture, my grandma, my grandpa, and show them like, hey, she's proud to be Latina, okay? I wanted to include a piece of Spanish into my products. But Dulce is a liquid lip and it is coming back, but again, it was in the black packaging, so it will come back once we rebrand the actual packaging. So it's coming soon and I'll let you guys know when it launches or restocks with the new product packaging. That is so pretty. I'm actually mixing macchiato in there. And oof. And the next question is comical. It's, you were popular in high school. Definitely not. I was always the new girl in high school. I moved around a lot. I went to 4 different high schools and me and this light are about to fight. Stay. I really like this light. It's from Glamcore. It's a great light. It just, I don't know what's happening right now. But no, I was not popular in school. I was always the new girl. I was very shy. I was on the dance team for a few years. I went to one school for 2 years and I was on the dance team and I did make it to head of the dance team. So that was really cool. But I was never popular. Like, I don't know why. I never had a bunch of girlfriends. I had a few friends. One actually that she's still my bestie. And she lives in Houston, she's a makeup artist. We were on the dance team together. We talk more now that we're out of high school, obviously. That was a long time ago. So the Tower 28 mascara is so good, you guys. I really like how it separates. And I'm gonna put on these lashes really quick. Okay, the next question is, have you had a sad moment in your life where you felt hopeless and overcame it? That's pretty deep. It's deep and it's real. So I did have a moment like that. I've had a couple moments like that and I overcame it when I really overcame that feeling because I don't let it sit there. I feel like I'm my own personal psychologist. I program myself not to sit there too long, but I also let myself feel it. Like go ahead and feel it because it's normal, we're human. We have emotions, and if we don't acknowledge those emotions and just push them back, to me, I feel like that's very unhealthy. So I felt it, whether it was for a week or a month, or a couple months, I felt it, but I never let myself sit there for too long. A month is a little long, 2 months is a little long. But I had those kind of moments in my life. It wasn't until I made the decision to be happy and think positive and move forward and grow from these negative moments in my life or thoughts is when I decided that I'm gonna learn from these moments. And nobody's gonna teach me that until I decide to do that for myself. So I would read self-help books and also just look up meditation, and it really helped me out a lot. When I could meditate, and I used to think meditation was so like, I would never see myself doing that, but it's so helpful. It's really, like I don't hum or I don't sit in any type of position other than just maybe just laying down or crossing my legs and just sitting there, closing my eyes. I'll listen to a guided meditation. It's different for everybody, whatever makes you comfortable. Some people like the noises and the frequencies, and that actually helps them a lot. Everybody's gonna be different. But when I would listen to guided meditation and clear my mind completely, it helped everything in my life. It helped me form positive thinking. It helped me form the life that I have now, I feel like, and it helped me become a stronger person and a role model for my son. And I always think, this stupid lie. We are human, okay? We have emotions and we're gonna get mad sometimes. I always want to be a role model for my son. Okay, so I actually took a break, went to go pick up my son from school, and now I'm back. And I am right where I left my makeup off. I'm gonna look up the next question. This isn't a question, but somebody said, before knowing about your family, I thought you were not married because you look so young. Thank you. Oh my God, that is a big compliment. Somebody asked, is your new home a permanent one? If not, are you planning to buy a house someday? So I have a house in Houston. We bought one when I was, I think in 2012. We bought a house and I love it. I rent it out still. I haven't bought a house here in California yet. I do plan on buying one, hopefully within the next couple of years. I am renting this house, this beautiful house that I have right now. You know, the thing is too, Caesar actually, we have different views on this. I want to buy a house, Caesar doesn't. He likes to move around a little bit. He likes a change of scenery and space, and I completely understand and get that. But I kind of just want to stop moving so much because it is a pain. Like, I like new scenery too and a new environment, but it's a pain to move. I hate moving. It takes so much time out of work and it's just a headache, especially after this move. If I could buy this house, I would, except I think I would want a pool. So I'm just waiting for the perfect house. And I think I do want to stay in Orange County. I really love it out here. It's so beautiful, it's peaceful. There's a lot of space here, you can park. So I'm gonna go ahead and set my under eyes. I'm gonna be using the Smooth and Blur setting powder from Dominique and take a little bit on my sponge and just press it underneath my eye like so. And let me see what you guys are saying. What is one thing you regret not doing on your channel as of yet? Okay, so this is a good one because I feel like I want to incorporate more lifestyle on this channel, which I do plan on doing, especially with this house and just kind of branching out into just my life in different areas of my life, from shopping and clothing to home and parenting. And there's so much more than makeup going on in my life. I do have a makeup line, which is a big part of my life too, but there's a lot more that goes on, and I don't regret not doing it, but I do want to see more of it and I do want to do more of it. So just expect that coming soon. But also, let me know what you want to see, if you would even be interested in that. I don't know, some of you might not care at all about my life. It takes a lot to like sit there and want to know about somebody's life. I do plan on doing it because I think it's just gonna make me happy. I'm gonna do my bottom lashes. I think this one on Ward, and it's really, really good. The next question is, I assume that you are organized, and I'm not. I really, really am not. This is me. I'm either extremely organized or extremely not organized. I don't know if it's because I'm an Aquarius, but that's my life. So my next question is, how are you doing with your esophagus issue? And by the way, thank you for checking on me. It means a lot. So if you guys don't know, I was diagnosed with Barrett's esophagus about a couple years ago, and I had to take medication routinely for it, routine checkups and endoscopies where they put a camera down your throat, you have to go under for it. I had to do that for the past 2 years. But what I did is I read up on how you can make it better and possibly there's a chance to remove it. So I cut out caffeine in my diet and I changed a few things, like not eating as much spicy food and things like that. And I just got a checkup a couple months ago, and guess what? I am Barrett's esophagus free, and that's what they diagnosed me with. They no longer saw the Barrett's esophagus, which is great. I am having a little bit of caffeine again. I'm not doing it in an excessive way. I'm not eating spice in an excessive way, so I'm really trying to keep up with that. But I'm doing great. I'm off the medication, which is why I can look into possibly exploring IVF and things like that. Somebody assumes that I have a cleaning lady. Yes, I do. I have a group of people that actually come and clean the house. Not this one yet, actually. It's ever since we moved in, we haven't had anybody clean it. I've just kind of been keeping up with it myself, but we do have somebody that comes in and helps really deep clean everything routinely, so that's super helpful. And yeah, I do. If you can have some help, that's amazing. Like, do it. All right, so the next question is, what high-end foundation do you recommend? And my favorite ones are NARS Natural Radiant and the Longwear, and then the Charlotte Tilbury is my favorite. It's just an amazing combination together. Even the coverage is amazing. It doesn't look like cakey foundation. It's very comfortable and flattering, and just makes your skin look like really good skin, but it is coverage, so you can see like there is some coverage. I'm gonna wear that when I'm going out, but it has like a luminous finish, which I really like. This next one is, this is funny. It says, I assume that you may be a little lazy about your body and don't go to the gym. So yes, you are correct. I think I talked about that earlier. I don't go to the gym very often. I'm putting on this cream bronzer in Natural Rose. I don't go to the gym very often. I want to get back into it. I do need to, for my health, get back into the gym, but you're right. I am kind of lazy about that. How old are you? Next subject, I'm just kidding. Do you want to show them the sandwich you made? Oh my goodness. It has pesto, it has, what else do you have? Salami and buffalo chicken. So that was Jaden's lunch. It smells really good. Like super bomb. So I'm gonna spritz my face with this. I love this setting mist as well. I have a few, but this was one of my favorites. Skin. So basically I'm done with my makeup. I'm going to just do my lips. I'm gonna do a fall lip. Next question is there any new Dominique Cosmetics product or collection launching before 2023? And the answer is yes. I am really, really excited to show you because it is our new branding. I think I talked about it earlier. Everything I wanna bring to the world, positive, love, light, through the things that I create and my brand is coming through with this next product, Color Story. Like, I just am so excited, so coming soon. Somebody assumed that my go-to snack is salty. I do love salty Lay's chips with Texas Pete hot sauce on top. Shake it up, the best. Literally the best. We love you for what you're doing always. I love you guys too. That means a lot. Thank you so much. Please do a girl talk video. I think this is a good one. I actually saw this one from Laura Lee. She did like a girl talk video and stuff like that, and I really loved it, and I think that would be a good video to do. Definitely. Do you still have your Tesla? Okay, let me do my lips while I do this. This is the shade Brown Sugar, and I'll link everything below. No, I don't have my Tesla anymore. I had it for like 3 years, and then I went and got the Porsche Taycan or Taycan? Pecan or pecan. I say Taycan. But yeah, I got that and I love it. And then I also had a 911, but I just recently sold that one. And we got a SUV. What is it called? It starts with a C, I think. Cayenne? I think it's a Cayenne. It's a Porsche Cayenne. I just wanted something more big and roomy. But the Tesla was amazing. I loved it while I had it. But the doors started doing weird things on their own, like lifting up when they were supposed to be closed in a parking spot. So that was not good. Somebody asked, do you identify with being half Guyanese at all? Yes, I do, because I know my dad is. I'm half Guyanese. When I see people that are Guyanese, I get so excited to ask them so many questions, just because I don't have that connection with my real family that I've always wanted. So I get so excited about it, but no, I don't relate to it because I wasn't raised around it. I just know that I am, and it's part of me. So you'll see it on my Instagram. I have the flag, and I also have the Mexican flag. But I'm here, I'm born in America, but I am very proud of my heritage. I'm gonna take Java lip gloss and pop it on top. So pretty for fall, you guys. This is my go-to right now. Have you picked out new home decor for your house? Like I said, I'm gonna have somebody come in and help me, just because I feel like I do a lot of Pinterest research, but I'm not the best at decorating and picking things. I need help. So I'm gonna have somebody come in and help me. The next assumption is you love all your followers, and that is very, very true. I love each and every one of you guys. I wish I can just give you all a big hug. You make me really happy, and you've created this life that I never thought I would have. So I love you with all my heart. So we're basically done with the entire look. I love how this came out. Before we go, I want to answer one more question. I'm gonna look for a good one. I assume you have a good relationship with your son and your husband. Lots of love. Thank you so much. Lots of love right back. I do have a really good relationship with my son. He is going through his teenage years. He's 14, so you know, I'm his friend, but I'm also his parent. So I have to be a parent and kind of discipline a little bit. But it's overall, we have a really great relationship and we're super close. I always let him know he can always talk to me about anything, come to me about anything. I am open-minded, open ears, and an open heart. So he knows that. Same for my husband. Me and my husband work together. We work together with my YouTube, my content creation career, and also for my brand. He kind of runs the business aspect of my brand. I love how we work together. He's really great at certain things and I'm really great at certain things, so it just meshes really well. Not to say that we don't have issues. We literally had a channel, my second channel that I haven't been on in a while, where we talk about our issues. We've always kind of wanted to do a podcast on this because we are so different, but we still work it out even though we're so different, and we always wanted to talk about like how we do that. So there was one point where we actually weren't doing very well at all, and we publicly talked about that and how we got through that. And I think it made us a lot stronger. We're so much stronger now as a couple, and we have a good relationship. We have our ups and downs just like any marriage. So I think we have a great relationship, and I don't know, let me know if you guys would like to see Caesar again. I haven't been on my second channel in a while, but I'm thinking I want more than that. I actually want like a podcast. So let me know if you want to see that or hear that. That's pretty much it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial, the chat. I loved pouring my heart out to you guys. As always, thank you for lending your ears and eyes to my channel today. I love you guys so much. If you want to check out some other videos, I have them over here lined up for you if you missed anything. I also would love for you guys to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I make videos every week, so if you want to be friends and hang out every week, then make sure to subscribe to my channel. I love you guys so much. Before I let you go, I always leave you with a motivational message, and today it's just to be in the present. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.